Hey everyone, it's Tim at Broken Dice. Doing a quick little channel update. Did a couple of command bases for my Persian project this week. This is going to be like a army commander, division commander, that sort of thing. Yeah, Victrix miniatures, a lot of toughs. Yeah, they're the Vallejo like ground effects and that sort of thing, and the LBM transfers. I mean, I've fanboyed out about that stuff ever since they came out, and yeah, I really think they make things pop. But yeah, these gotta be great for an army commander. And then, as you can tell, Vallejo paints, lots of them uh, on this project. Then I like another sub commander, like guy gets killed or something. I can bring this one in, and then we know he's a little bit less than the other guy. Yep, a lot of red. Um, on this guy's the bow case. I had glued that thing on there, and I went to do the LBM transfer on it, and realized I'd glued it on backwards. And I thought, well, I'll just put some paint on there and move on. And yeah, so this poor guy, he's just going to have to suffer through life with a poorly painted bow case. Yeah. I don't know if a lot of that teal color is historical or not, but there you go. There you go. And so get that off. And then for my next project, I ordered some stuff. Now, it may not be the exact next project, but it's a future project I'm kind of collecting some stuff for. And I'm really kind of getting into this American colonial period, the French and Indian Wars and that kind of stuff. I always, when I was in college in my history classes, I really enjoyed reading about that time period, and I thought it was almost like a wild, just adventurous time that probably doesn't get enough play, I don't think, because I do a lot of European stuff where like got English Civil War and all my ancients and the Vikings and Saxons and Normans and all that kind of stuff. And Wars of Religion, I've kind of started a small collection of that too. But I never did anything here in this on the American continent, and so I just decided I'm going to do one. And this is the one I've tried. Like, I don't have any ACW, I don't have any American Revolutionary stuff. So yeah, so I'm going to do this. Yeah, so I got all the Rangers. I have a box of the American Indians box, and then I've also got some French troops and some colonials. So and a couple of commanders that I got, and from a mystery box actually. And then you know how they do. Warlord always sends you like a little sprue, and yeah. So this is the little sprue I got. Russian Napoleonic infantry. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Russian. For a minute there, I thought it said Prussian. Russian and Napoleonic infantry. So yeah, that'll be fun to dabble with on the side. As you can see over here on this side of the table, I can a little bit. I have some French and greatcoats, And I have to blame Dom for that one. He got me on that. I saw him do some from War Games Atlantic, and I had a couple of sprues anyway. Matter of fact, I think I had 3 sprues of this stuff over the years I've collected from different orders and stuff. And so I just bought a box, and so I'm just kind of working through those just for fun. They're kind of like I always like having a side project. Like if I put too much paint, which I'm so guilty of in my paint palette, that I hate to waste paint. So then I just pick up a side project and use what I can. If there's a color that transfers, both ways. But yeah, so yeah, that'd be fun to do. Oh, what else I got? I got some of these. I don't know if anybody's tried. I saw these paint pens, and I thought, I'm going to try those. I have some paint markers that I've used before, and a lot of them are pretty good. I have a little bit of trouble, like on flat surfaces, they're great. Like if you got a flat piece, something like this, you can work with. That's fine. I find that's a little difficult is when you have rolling folds and stuff molded, and you want to go across those. I have a little bit of a hand-eye coordination problem. And then we have some more washes that I got because I was running out, and I wanted to do something besides having some more GW stuff and branch out a little bit more. So I got these. Yeah. So yeah, that's what I got. See, brings us to the end of this video. I hope all your projects are going well. I'm just still plugging along with the Persians. And speaking of the Persians, this video is going on longer than what I wanted. That's next. Persian Armored Archer, the last of the infantry. And then I start on my last 3 bags of cavalry. All right. Oh, boy. I got a lot to do. Okay. All I can tell you, people, is just stay safe, stay well, and enjoy your hobby. I'll see you next time.